This is a story about an event that will change our world. This story begins as most do, with a dream. And as the dream grew, so did the legends. Legends of larger-than-life Discord members, and of warriors that commented on Twitch week after week. Stories of men beating the odds, and women relentlessly chasing glory. Stories of battles so fierce, so competitive, so undeniably awesome, that they are told throughout the churches and TikTok recaps across the globe. The story of a place where fire touches the sky and stars are frozen above us, where the mightiest of champions collide, all in pursuit of greatness. Today, a new chapter will be added to this story. Welcome to the Back Row Brawl 2.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Where to begin? We got a big show. It's all games. I think most of the people are here. But I do have a cold still, and I'm still fighting through the third round of almost losing my voice. So it might get progressively worse as the night goes on, but I'm going to try to power through it. But first off, thank you to Oriole for your resubscription. I think it said 14 months. Awesome job. And to our anonymous gifter who gifted a 3-month subscription to Tristian. Thank you for that too. And glad you were all here. So there's the bracket right there next to me over here. We might have to swap around day one here. Because Eli has not yet gotten on, and I want to give him some time. So we might be doing KY versus BrotherMod first. And then if he's not here by the second time, then I guess we'll have to replace him. And Silver is sitting in the wings ready for that. If it comes to that, rip off that Band-Aid. Oh, man. Just double checking he's still offline. Okay. He's still offline. I've private messaged him and we've pinged him a bunch in the chat, so hopefully he'll get on here. But I guess if KY and BrotherMod, if y'all want to go ahead and jump in the chat, in the Discord chat, I'm going to do a whole intro kind of talking about what this is before we get to your game, but just so you can be ready. And we'll be good to go. All right, let me start recording here. Oh, you know what? Before I even get into any of that, first off, here is the title belt that y'all are going for. This one we've had, like I said, since 2016. So almost 6 years, 5.5 years we've had this. Undisputed BR back row champion. It's got a little, it's hard to see with the light. It's a mirrored finish. It's got a little back row logo here, our old podcast logo, and the microphone there, same on the other side. It's a very high quality belt. Like I said, we had this for 6 years. We haven't exactly been nice to it, but there are no tears, no anything, just a few creases, but it's just, it's nice and worn. It's really, really decent quality. And so Mo and I will sign this probably here on the back because the other side's black, and ship that wherever it needs to go. And then this is the new belt. Back row, let me try and get it. There we go. Back row championship. You can see our little, my beard's on the mic, sorry. You can see our little coffee cups with our initials on there. Sun and microphone, that's the new design. Just back row championship. We've changed the name a little bit, shortened it. And now we've got the LTN logo and the back row logo on the side panels. And of course, it's the purple that matches our color scheme. You can see how it blends in nicely to the to the background here. is beautiful. We're glad it's here. It's a tiny bit smaller than the blue one. I didn't know it was going to be smaller, but it's still very good. Very beautiful. Pardon me. And then there's the 2 words one that's always back there. The one that I currently possess. I don't currently possess this one. Can I buy a new belt somewhere? You know what these belts do? These belts are not terribly expensive. I mean, they're expensive, but not nearly as expensive as most places for custom belts. This is $155, and it is, like I said, super duper quality. And got here really quick too. Got here in like a week and a half. So I mean, that's the way to go if you ever need a title belt. There's some places out there like $700, $1,000. No thanks. No thanks. Okay. One more double check on Eli here. No Eli. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go with BrotherMod and KY. Okay. Let me start recording here. Rise and shine, nerds. You're tuned in to the Back Row Morning Show, proudly a part of the Love Thy Nerd podcast network. I'm Radio Matt, the station manager and chief radio nerd here at LTN. I'm a third-generation radio dude and a lifelong nerd. The Back Row Morning Show is a Monday through Thursday show on LTN Radio that covers a wide range of topics from all across church and pop culture, and you're listening to a special compilation from this past week's morning shows. This week, we have something special for you. Over 6 years ago, long before LTN Radio, long before the Back Row Morning Show, when Mo and I were hosting our original show, the Back Row Baptist Podcast, one of the things we had done from the very beginning is something we still do on the show to this day: play games for a trophy of some kind. Originally, we started with a cheap plastic trophy with a golden Sonic tater tot stuffy super glued into the top, which actually got its start as the prize for games we played on a short-lived YouTube show from even further back in the past. But eight months later, with a crew of roughly a dozen, we decided it was time for an upgrade. We bought ourselves a title belt, the undisputed Back Row Championship title belt, and we debuted it in November of 2016 with an event we titled the Back Row Brawl. We played a semi-bracket style tournament, all in the course of one podcast, to crown our first ever title belt holder. And that podcast went on to record 125 episodes, with the title being passed quite a few times. And when our podcast transitioned into the radio morning show, and Mo and I became the only contestants, it became the way that we could prove which one of us was the better co-host at any given point. I'm ashamed to say Mo has held it much longer than I have when counting up cumulative days. When we made that belt, we styled it after the show at the time. Our color scheme was blue and black. Our show had no affiliation with Love Thy Nerd at the time. And the belt was a little on the generic side. It is now 5.5 years later. We've had a purple color scheme for years, and of course, we are proudly a part of Love Thy Nerd. So we finally have purchased a new Back Row Championship title belt reflecting these changes. But now that we've retired our old belt, it's got to go somewhere and got to go to someone. One last winner. And this week, we are hosting Back Row Brawl 2. Where 8 of our Back Row buds from Twitch and Discord will go head-to-head in a single elimination tournament over the course of the next 4 days. Consider this our version of March Madness. The winner gets our retired championship belt. I'm still sick. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and not be loopy tonight. But anyway, our retired championship belt, and Mo and I, of course, are going to sign it and leave a special message to the winner. We are going to have a fun time. And yes, I forgot to mute my phone. I'm sorry. Okay. Pause right there. Yum, 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 yum. Let's get in this Discord chat, eh?
I'm going to drink.
Hello.
Hey, it worked. I knew as soon as I took a mouthful of hot coffee, you would unmute. Ow, that was hot.
That was successfully baited and executed.
All right. I'm going to start recording you guys' section here. Once I scroll down to it. Okay. Welcome to the Back Row Brawl, Round 1, Game 1. In our first Round 1 matchup of today, we've got KYredhead taking on BrotherMod. How are you two today? Coughing?
Coughing.
Yeah, I'm apparently doing better.
Are you guys both convinced that y'all are going to lose? Because that's what it seemed like in the Discord chat.
We decided that we are equally comfortable making other people laugh with us. So that's kind of our goal, our shared goal here.
Okay. Well, our first game for tonight is going to be one of our go-to games, probably our most go-to game for these last couple of years, which is Would You Rather.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
So this game, I'm going to be reading you each 10 Would You Rather scenarios, and your goal is to pick the choice that most people have chosen. I'm just realizing I need a piece of paper here.
I know we don't know the demographic of these people, but where was this data collected?
On the app itself.
What app? It's a Would You Rather app?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that answers a little bit of that, doesn't it? Okay.
Won't give you too much guidance on where to go. Because who knows what age and demographic. Well, actually, they do, because it actually records the ages and the genders and all this.
Yeah, so long as the people aren't lying.
That's true. All right. And someone in our chat here has said, I think it'll be a tie. And just for the record,
yes,
every single game has a tiebreaker built in. So we will be crowning winners. There is
no tie. There is only
ties.
Do or do not.
And let's see. Oh, okay. The other thing I need to say to everybody who is on Twitch, please do not type in answers at any point as we record these shows. And for double security, I just ask that our contestants, whenever they're playing, don't be watching the screen for the same double protection as to
Roger.
Yeah, alrighty. Pardon me. Let's go ahead and jump in. You want to do ladies first? KY, do you want to go first?
I don't care. I don't know. Sure.
All right, KY, I'm going to ask you 10 Would You Rather scenarios, and you tell me which one you think most people have answered. Number one.
The worst you could do here, KY, is just get them all wrong.
That's true.
That's correct.
That is the absolute worst that can happen. So you're fine.
Okay. Would you rather break your leg or break your dominant arm?
Oh my gosh. Break my leg. I will say that as someone whose dominant arm has been out of commission for a couple of weeks. So I'm going to say leg and hope that everybody agreed with me.
Correct. 67% agreed with you there. Good job. Next. Would you rather bring Elvis Presley back to life or bring Michael Jackson back to life?
I think they're going to say Michael Jackson because I think a lot of these people wouldn't know Elvis Presley.
What?
Wow. Okay.
Well, I mean, you were right. So
I don't think it's for that reason, though.
I don't have much hope for humanity, but that's fine.
66%.
Is the reason because he's not dead?
No, I think the reason is because he's been accused of some really horrible things.
Okay, number 3. Would you rather be King Kong or be Godzilla?
Oh, Godzilla, hands down.
Godzilla?
Yes.
Wow, 54%. Good job. 3 for 3 so far. All right. Would you rather only be able to wear your favorite color or never be able to wear your favorite color?
Only be able to? What kind of question is that?
57%. All right. You're doing good. Would you rather be really funny or be really beautiful?
Funny. Oh, wait. This is not a personal answer. Okay, wait. I'm still going to go. Oh, dang it. What would people say? Dang it. Okay. Wait. This is a hard one. Okay. I think other people would say beautiful.
So you're choosing beautiful?
I think other people would say beautiful.
You should have stuck with funny. That's your first miss.
Dang.
Right there.
What was the percentage on that one?
It was close. It was 52% chose funny.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it's not that wrong.
No,
okay,
not
that's fine.
wrong. All right, I'm gonna add,
Acceptable margin of error.
So far, you've got 4 out of 5. You're not doing bad. Come on, let me get rid of this ad. All right. Would you rather? Oh, okay. Would you? They worded.
Oh no!
They worded it weird. So I'm gonna word it correctly. Would you rather go bungee jumping or go skydiving?
Oh, skydiving.
53%. Good job. Okay. Would you rather be the first person on Mars via a one-way trip or never travel to space?
Never travel to space.
Yeah, I feel like that's an easy one. One-way trip really seals in the fact that you're going to die on Mars.
I think the demographic really plays into that one, though, because I think there's a section of the population that would definitely be like, no, please take me away. Send me to that planet. Send me to Mars. I'll go.
All right. Would you rather forever have something in your eye or forever have something that's irritating your throat? That's a
horrible.
That's a horrible
Oh my
one right
gosh.
there. That's heck on earth. Heck on earth right there.
Okay. I'm gonna say in my eye.
No, 55% said
they're wrong. They're just no.
I don't think so. I had something in my eye the other day. I couldn't function.
Yeah,
I couldn't be
I
couldn't
agree.
be a human.
I yell too much. I need to have my throat.
Well, I mean, this is coming from someone who hasn't had a voice in 3 weeks.
I'm shocked at you, Matthew.
Oh, thank you for that follow, Trombone Dalek.
Hey, Trombone. She's my bed.
All right. Would you rather dance all your movements, so like every time you move, you're dancing, or have to sing everything that you say?
Both? Can I have both? I want both. Okay, this is my dream. Okay. All right. I have to think. What would other people want? I'm going to say that they would want to dance because I don't think everyone's confident about singing.
Dance? You think everyone's confident about dancing?
I think dance. No, I think that they feel more comfortable doing some sort of dance because of TikTok
maybe.
Versus having to sing.
DJ Deshane, thank you for those bits. All right, your answer was correct, 53%. Okay, you have had 9 of your 10. You have gotten 7 of them correct. Here's your last one.
Okay.
Would you rather receive $1 million now or receive $2,000 a week for the rest of your life?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Caspian, what's 1 million divided by 2,000? Okay.
I don't think
no,
approve.
okay. I think that they wow.
You got it.
I think that they would want 2,000 a week.
2,000 a week? 81%. That's a landslide, in my opinion, for that. All right, KY, your final score is 8 out of 10.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh my
That's
God.
a high bar. Golly.
It's all you, BrotherMod.
And I can't believe you got like your dream dilemma.
I mean, really, that's either a dream or a nightmare.
Yeah,
that's
just
just
turn everything
how would I
into-
pick?
into a
Both. I
stage
choose
play.
both.
Okay, BrotherMod, you are up to the plate.
Yep, I am as ready as a man can be.
All right. Would you rather that your only mode of transportation be a donkey or that your only mode of transportation be a giraffe?
Oh, wow.
My goodness. What
a one to start with.
There's a very different caliber questions that have already revealed themselves here in this competition.
Oh my gracious.
A donkey versus a giraffe? Now, the sensible choice would be donkey, because that thing's got to be a whole lot easier to feed and take care of than a giraffe.
I would assume so, yeah.
And it's got to be easier to get on a donkey. But I don't know if people are going to consider all these angles. But I'm still going to say donkey.
No.
Yeah. All right. So I'm off to a real strong start.
That's
Good.
I'm sorry. That's dumb. That's
All right.
so dumb.
KY, be prepared for your imminent rise to glory.
Who the heck is going to be on a dang giraffe
Oh my god.
getting to work? What on earth?
You're gonna need to climb the donkey to get up on the giraffe.
Wow. Okay.
I can't believe it.
You were
I totally
robbed.
can't believe it. This is how the questions have already split.
You were robbed right away. Wow. Okay.
That was a gift.
Number
That was a
2.
gift of a question.
Would you rather settle every disagreement with rock, paper, scissors, or settle every disagreement with a flip of a coin?
This is interesting.
My
Is it
gla-
strategy or is it luck?
My glasses are already fogging up from hilarity over here.
Fair warning, that's my name.
Hilarity?
Hillary.
But there's no T in that.
It's silent. Let's say, I think it's going to be rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. 53%. Good job.
Yeah.
You're on the board. All right. Would you rather be able to survive without food or survive without drink? Speaking of, I need a drink.
I think people are going to say survive without drink because food, for the most part, is more enjoyable.
Who
Like
just
drinking
yeah,
enough water is a hassle.
just barely 51% agree with you.
Oh, I would have missed that one.
Just barely is still a win.
It is. Oh gosh. Okay.
Man.
Would you rather have a spider on your face for 10 minutes or have a snake on your face for 10 minutes?
If you're asking me as a person, this is not even worth considering. It is 100% the snake. And I think more people
agree.
would prefer the snake than the spider. I'm going to go with snake.
59%. Good job. Good
Oh,
job.
absolutely. Snake. Yes. Wow. Cool.
All right. Would you
I had
rather?
a real bad experience, and I do not
With a
appreciate
spider?
the memories that you've just dredged up, sir.
Unless, is the snake small enough to fit in your nostril? Because if so, then I don't pick snake.
Oh my gosh.
I remember when I was a kid. I know they're not technically the same thing, but I had a friend who had a tarantula, and they convinced me to let it like crawl on my chest and up onto my face.
Oh my gosh. Those were not
And-
your friends. They were not your
Yeah,
friends.
I made it through that night and I was fine. Like it didn't like freak me out in the moment, but like a week later, I started having nightmares about it.
Oh, bless your
And
heart.
now I'm terrified of spiders still to this day.
Oh, no,
right.
I would have to cover my ears and cover my nostrils. And I'd be like, that's, you crawl. That's fine. I just, no.
Get some swimming goggles on too.
All right, Brother Mod. Would you rather have 4 brothers or have 4 sisters?
What? That's kind of a
Holy
biased question.
crud.
That's unfair.
Wow. I don't know what people would say. I'm going to say brothers.
Yeah, I feel like this one is a bit harder than you might think. Brothers, though, yes, 58%. All right. So as of this point, 5 in, you are tied with KY with
Wait.
having 4 correct answers in the first 5. So you're not out of the game.
All right, there's plenty more donkey giraffe questions, I'm sure.
Number 6.
I was drinking.
Would you rather always get stuck in traffic or always have really slow internet?
Oh my gosh. The answer to that question was really apparent until we got to the second choice. And now I'm thinking, I think most of the people who would answer this would want fast internet and don't care about the traffic as much. So I'm going to say they want the internet.
So you always
So
you'd
they would
rather always
rather
get
be,
stuck
they
in
would rather
traffic?
be in traffic. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, 76%.
Wow.
They are wrong.
All right. Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere or be able to read minds?
No, teleport.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And correct, 63%.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why they want the fast internet, because they also get to teleport. And traffic's a non-issue.
It's all coming together.
Threa asks, does the car have
It's
Wi-Fi?
because of the giraffes.
Waiting on an
Ride
ad.
around on
Okay.
giraffes. They don't need. Give them fast internet on giraffe back, and they're set.
All right, number 8. Would you rather read the book or watch the movie version?
People who are answering this are going to
Oh
watch the
no.
movie. The answer that it is movie.
You're going to say movie?
Yeah.
68%.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Okay, 2 left.
My gosh.
And so far you're doing good. Would you rather become someone else or just stay you?
What?
Horrible question.
Oh my gosh. What kind of existential crises are the people who are answering this question going through? I'm going to say be another person.
You think? You really think? Okay.
I think that's going to be...
No.
Good. Okay,
72% would
Okay,
rather
good.
stay themselves. Okay, you got to get this next one right in order to have a tiebreaker. Otherwise,
Position
it's
it
over.
perfectly for the most amount of drama.
Good job.
Would you rather? Gracious sakes. Wow. I'm sorry. Would you rather be tormented by evil spirits every day or die?
Wow.
Oh boy.
Holy moly.
There's the first option begs a lot of follow-up questions. I'm gonna say I think most people would not want to actually be dead.
So
And
you-
are maybe thinking that the torment is like, oh, this ghost like made me drop things, or it's moving furniture and making noise.
I have
don't
some of
know.
those.
I'm gonna go with this, that they would rather be tormented by evil spirits.
tormented by evil spirits? Unfortunately, most people would rather die.
They would
I mean, I said
What?
rather just
unfortunate-
shove off this mortal coil and
Yes.
deal with it.
So,
Were these all middle school girls who answered this question? Because I kind of feel like it was all middle school girls.
let's see. No, a lot of men, mostly men, answered this
Oh.
question with that answer.
Y'all, bless your hearts. If you would rather die, you need to DM me about Jesus. I will. Yeah, there's ways to fight those spirits every day. Shoo.
Well,
Well, with that,
KY,
KY, you advance, beating
your
him
rise
8
to
to
my
glory
7.
gosh.
has begun.
Oh my gosh.
March
Thanks a
to
lot.
Olympus.
It's a blessing and a curse.
When you get to your throne up at the top of the mountain, remember me.
I'm going to.
I'll light a beer in your honor.
I'm
BIER, in case anyone's confused.
I knew what you meant.
Thank you.
You can also pour one out for me too.
Can you light a beer? I don't know. I guess you probably could. It's flammable. So
I'm going to download here.
this is going downhill really fast. Y'all.
It is a little bit. Updating the bracket right now.
Oh my god.
Boom.
Turn the
KYredhead.
stream back up now.
This movie. You can turn the stream back up and y'all can leave the chat. Thank y'all so much. And KY will see you a little bit later this week.
Alrighty.
Bye bye. All right, guys. We have got our first winner. And that's exciting. That's exciting. KY has moved on. Now stick around because we have another game coming up right after this. Okay. Is Eli here? Eli is not here. So, Silver, are you up for the challenge of taking on OrioleJedi and then possibly having more battles to come if you win? So what's the game? I don't want to tell you that yet. Let's see. What's your little mascot? Is it a wolf? It's a wolf, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's a wolf, right? Yeah, it's a little wolf. I want to say it's a fox too, but it's a wolf. Are you a clown? I considered this like the scariest of the things. And so I picked a clown for you, a scary clown, because you're always doing like those streams where you play all the horror games and stuff. That's essentially why. All right, updating the bracket to show the changes right now. Boom. Silver is now. The scary clown is a pretty cool mascot. It's probably the one that I'm most afraid of. Wandering Knight, thank you for that follow. We are getting ready for matchup number 2 of our all-night radio game battle. And, all right, y'all
I'm
both...
glad I've...
Sorry,
Hey!
y'all both make it in? All right.
Yep.
Okay, guys, we're going to have some fun. Let me start recording, y'all.
So I have a couple games that I'm hoping that it is, and we'll see if it is.
Alrighty. Welcome back to the Back Row Brawl Round 1 Game 2. And we've got some of our oldest fans, I don't know. Our followers for a while now. Our friends for a while now. Silver and OrioleJedi, how are you two doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
I'm here. I'm alive.
You're here. You're alive. Silver's actually stepping in to take the place of Eli, who was scheduled for this, but we just can't seem to get him on the internet. And unfortunately, we have to move along. So Silver was gracious enough to step in. And since your plans fell through, we're glad to have you with us.
Yeah, it worked out, and I'm loving that image you chose.
That's your mascot. All right. Let me double check what I got here. Yeah, okay. All right, guys. For our second game, we are playing probably our most classic game for the show, but one we haven't played in a long time. We're playing Joel Osteen or Fortune Cookie.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Now,
This is what I was hoping for.
Joel Osteen, of course, is a famous televangelist who, in my opinion, is probably the least scummy of the obscenely rich televangelists. We say that because he doesn't scam his followers. He's not skimming tithes. In fact, at last check, he doesn't even take salary from his church. He just makes all of his money off of his books. Mo's, in my opinion, is he earnestly believes what he is preaching, even if his preaching is on the prosperity gospel side. What I'm trying to say is, while we think he is misleading people, we don't think he's doing it nefariously, like most prosperity gospels out there. However, Joel has a bad habit of saying and tweeting things that sound super spiritual, but could easily be fortune cookie sayings. Someone made a short web game to this effect several years ago, and Mo and I have carried on that game multiple times throughout the years, finding our own lists, making our own lists, going through his tweets and all kinds of things. So here's how the game will work. You will take turns being given a quote. You must then guess if that quote is from Joel Osteen or from a fortune cookie. All of these are real, and it's as simple as that. I've got 10 for each of you. Whoever gets the most correct wins. You both understand the game?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. OrioleJedi, Silver. All right. Who wants to go first? Can we do ladies first again?
Yeah, we'll let Silver go first.
All right. Then let's play Joel Osteen or fortune cookie. Number 1. Life will be more rewarding if you'll learn to be content in every season. Osteen or fortune cookie?
Fortune cookie.
Incorrect.
Dang.
That is Osteen. All right, number 2, Oriole. Difficulty will push you into your purpose. Osteen or fortune cookie?
Fortune cookie.
Incorrect. That is also Osteen. All right, the rocky start. Silver. If you are never patient, words. If you are never patient, you will never get anything done. If you believe you can do it, you will be rewarded with success.
I'm going to say that one's Osteen.
That is a fortune cookie.
Oh my god.
Oriole. When you do what you know you're supposed to do, even when it's difficult, a blessing will always follow.
Oh, we're going to go Osteen.
Correct. 1 on the board. All right, Silver. If your desires are not extravagant, they will be rewarded.
That one's Osteen.
That is a fortune cookie.
Oh my god.
Oriole. The world is round, so the place which may seem like the end may also be only the beginning.
Fortune cookie.
Correct. That is a fortune cookie. Silver. Be honest and fair to everyone, whether a deeply loved family member or a stranger. Osteen or fortune cookie?
Osteen?
That is a fortune cookie.
Oh my god.
Plenty to go. Plenty to go. Don't worry. Oriole. The right people and the right breaks have already been lined up for you. Everything you need is already in your future. Osteen or fortune cookie?
Osteen.
That is Osteen. Good job. All right, you have 3. Silver. God can do tremendous things through the person who doesn't care who gets the credit.
Osteen.
That is a fortune cookie.
Are you kidding me? I have never seen God in a fortune cookie.
That is exactly why that one was chosen. Yep. Sorry. Good.
I would have gotten that one also wrong.
All right, Oriole. The forces that are for you are greater than the forces that are against you. Osteen or fortune cookie?
I'm going to say Osteen was on a Star Wars kick that day, so Osteen.
You are correct. That is Osteen. Silver. Something good is going to happen to you. Osteen or fortune cookie?
Go against my gut and say Osteen.
It is Osteen. You are
Woo-hoo,
on
I got
the board. All right. Surround yourself with people, Oriole, this is you. Surround yourself with people that will agree and believe with you for your dreams, not try to talk you out of it. Osteen or fortune cookie?
Osteen.
Correct. That's 5 for Oriole. Silver.
Oh, man.
Silver. Just as you spend money, you spend your life. You're either investing it or you are wasting it. Spend it wisely.
Fortune cookie.
Correct.
Woo.
See, you're in the ballpark now. All right, Oriole. When all else seems to fail, smile for today and just love someone. Osteen or fortune cookie?
I'm going to go fortune cookie.
That is correct. Fortune cookie. Silver. The right people and the right breaks have already been lined up for you. You know what? This has already been one. I have the same one in here twice. I'm just going to give you the point. So it's not fair to you. All right, Silver, you have 3. Good job.
Thank you.
Oriole. God can do tremendous things to the person who doesn't care who gets the credit. Dang it, this was already in here too. What happened here? All right, you get a point as well. What the heck? Shoot. I have 2 more. All right. Unfortunately, I'm just going to get rid of those two. So we have two left. I don't know how that happened, and I don't have any backups here. All right. Silver. Broken is only temporary. Poor is only a state of mind. Osteen or fortune cookie?
I feel like I've heard this one. Because I feel like it made people mad. So I want to say Osteen.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
Incorrect. That's a fortune cookie.
Ah!
And Oriole, last one. Joy is not dependent on what's happening around you. Joy is deep down within you. Osteen or fortune cookie?
Osteen.
Osteen is correct. So even if we had those other two, Silver, you would not have been able to overcome it. But Oriole, you just walked away with 8 correct. 8 out of 10 posed to you. Silver, or actually 9 technically posed to you. Silver, you got 3. So unfortunately, you joined the bracket just in time to leave the bracket.
I feel like this is rigged.
I'm pretty sure Oriole was really hoping this was the game that he was going to get.
Yeah, this one. There's one other one that I'm hoping that might come up later, so I'm not going to say which one it is, though.
Well, thank you both. Before we go, I don't normally do the tiebreakers if we don't need it, but I do want to just throw this out here and see what y'all think. Because this is the same tiebreaker we always used for this game, and it's always interesting to me. Joel tweets at least twice a day, every day, always with an uplifting quote or verse, but he has a very bad habit of just saying God, but only very, very rarely mentioning the name of Jesus. So for the tiebreaker, I wanted you to guess how many days it has been, as of this recording, since one of his tweets had the name Jesus in it, and the closest guess wins. So this is just for fun, but I want to see what y'all would guess. How many days has it been since he used the name of Jesus in one of his tweets?
I'm going to say 15.
Say 10.
It has been 267 days since he has used the name of Jesus. Not even during Christmas did he say the name Jesus or Christ. So that's just
Wow.
I was giving him the benefit of the doubt for Christmas time. I mean,
nope.
How does a pastor not mention Jesus once?
This is what I'm saying, guys. This is what I'm saying. He's little off the path. But at least but I think he at least thinks he's doing the right thing, which is, I mean, a little better, I guess. But hey, guys, thank y'all so much for being a part of this.
Thank
Oriole, you will be back on Wednesday, going up against KYredhead. It's going to be fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good luck, Oriole.
Thank you.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, so that is day 1. Day 1 is done. And we're going to be moving on to day 2 with the second half of round 1 coming up tomorrow. Which is really now. We are day 2 right now. We're going to get started. Let me update this bracket real quick. Silver. Poor Silver. Quit it. Oriole is moving on. Yeah. All right. Hard to update this on the fly. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Do. Chicago. There you go. I was going to make a snake comment, but y'all aren't up for that. Oh, gosh. Oh, I hope y'all are having fun. I'm having fun. All right. So next up in our bracket is Megara and Tristian. Are y'all both here? Megara's already up in the chat. Tristian, are you here? And there he is. Okay. We're going to get started here in just a sec. Let me get all situated again. Got 1,000 windows open here. Okay. This one has a lot of reading. Yeah. Well, shouldn't do that yet. Okay. Y'all two here? Mic check.
Check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Megara?
Check 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. All right, y'all are good volume. All right. Let's get her started. Welcome back to the Back Row Brawl. It is round 1, game 3. In our first matchup of today, we've got Megara taking on Tristian. How are you two today?
I'm good. It's morning here, so
That's right. That's right. It's morning for
I'm
you.
good.
It's good.
It's evening here.
It's nighttime
so
for everybody
it's gonna-
else as we record this, but morning for most people listening. So,
yep.
It's good. For your game today, we've got something special. We're going to play an older game that we haven't played in years called What is Real? Now, this game was kind of a catch-all for us trying to convince each other that some things were legitimate and some things weren't. But the game kind of took on many different roles. But today we're going to be focusing on Christian movies. I've got 10 Christian movie synopses. Some of them are very real. Some of them are very not real. I'm going to read one. Both of you will make your guess as to if it is real or not. And whoever gets the most correct wins. Make sense?
It makes sense.
All right, Megara, Tristian.
But now would be a good time to say I don't really watch movies, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, well, now you just got to tell how good of a writer I am or not.
I don't know. I think I might be screwed. I've never watched a Christian movie.
More power to you, my friend, because they're
I can't stand
mostly
them.
bad. They're mostly terrible.
The
All
real
right.
question is, how good is Matt?
Oh, you're cutting out. How good is Matt what?
At imitating the writing style of Christian movie writers.
Oh, yeah. That's a good question. Let's give it a try. First movie is called Brother White. James White, an associate pastor at a mega church in Southern California, is under the tutelage of TV evangelist, my goodness, Johnny Kingman, and he always wanted his own church. He jumps at the opportunity to become pastor of an impoverished church in Atlanta, but his wife and 2 children aren't enthusiastic about this assignment. Neither is the congregation itself, but they have to learn to trust each other and pull together to save the church from a corrupt banker. It will take a musical miracle supplied by B.B. Winans to save them all in this heartfelt, family-friendly comedy. Is this a real movie or a fake movie?
Oh, I want this to be real so bad, so I'm gonna go with real. Sounds incredible.
Fake?
This is a real movie. Brother White is a real movie. So that's 1 point for Megara. All right. Number 2. The Race Card. Stick with me, guys. The Race Card. When African-American father Matt McDowell lost his son after being fatally shot by a white police officer, Henry Clark, Matt tries to channel his anger into his training for the upcoming Boston Marathon. But then he discovers the same police officer, currently on mandatory paid leave, is training for the same marathon. Will this rivalry spark a racial conflict in Boston, or can the love of the race give these 2 men some common ground?
Oh, that is a loaded topic. I don't
It really
think this
is.
is real.
Oh, not real.
What's that?
Not real.
Not real?
Fake.
You are both corrected as fake. Now, in full
Good,
disclosure,
I'm glad.
I did not write this one. But this is one that we pulled from another game. There's actually 2 or 3 of those in here. That one, yeah. But yeah, it is actually like a pitch that someone made for a movie, but it has never been made into a movie, and I think it's pretty clear why. Right? Am I wrong
I
about
love the
that?
fact that someone thought, yes, they will make this movie.
All right, number 3. Leaper. Brad Mullinex lives his life to the extreme. In everything he does, he takes it to the limit. And his constant pursuit of the next big high has driven away his friends and family. But when a base jumping trip turns deadly, he finds he has taken the final leap into the afterlife. Before Brad is sent to heaven or hell, Angel Raphael takes Brad on a journey through his life to see how his desire for the extreme led him to miss the simple, quiet truths. Is Brad too fast to slow down? Is this fake or real?
Either way, it's
Either way, it's what? Cool?
incredible.
Incredible. Sorry, you're cutting out. Real or fake, my friends?
Fake, I think.
You
I'll
say
go
fake?
fake.
You say fake? It is fake. This is not a real movie. This one I did right. I think it would be a great movie. All right, next up. High School Do-Over. Laura Allen is having a hard time connecting with Carrie, her teenage daughter. After a particularly difficult argument, Laura begs God to help her understand her daughter better. When she wakes up the next morning, she wakes up a teenage girl once again. With her family thinking she's away on a business trip, Laura instead goes to her daughter's high school and attempts to befriend her so she can find out what she is really like. But what she discovers is harder to understand than she expected. And Laura finds she has the chance to change some things about herself too. In this story of friends, family, and faith, Laura finds more in common with her daughter than she could have ever imagined. Is this fake or is this real?
This sounds like a Disney ripoff. I'm sure there's been a couple of Disney movies done very similar to this.
Very similar, I'm sure, yeah.
I think
Real.
fake.
All right, so Tristian, you think it's real. Megara, you think it's fake?
Yep.
It is fake. It is not a real movie. Does sound very real. I'm very proud of that one. All right, next one. Next one, Mrs. Miracle. Overwhelmed widower Seth Webster, played by Dawson's Creek's James Vanderbeek, is searching for a housekeeper to help him with his rambunctious 6-year-old twin sons. Mrs. Merkel, Doris Roberts from Everybody Loves Raymond, whom the boys call Mrs. Miracle, mysteriously appears and quickly becomes an irreplaceable nanny, chef, friend, and matchmaker. Is this fake or real?
Fake.
I'm going to go real.
This is real. Pretty sure you can stream this on Netflix right now. Good job. All right, it is 4-3. Next up, The Water Horse. When a lonely young boy named Angus discovers a large, mysterious egg along the shores of Loch Ness, no one is prepared for what lies within. He soon discovers that the strange, mischievous hatchling inside is none other than the water horse, the loch's most mysterious and fabled creature. But when the water horse growing 10 times its size every day, Angus finds it increasingly difficult to keep his new friend a secret. Is this fake or is this real?
I'm going to go real. Because I'm pretty sure I actually know this movie.
Don't say stuff like that. You might give it away.
Yeah, I think that.
Fake.
You think
It
it's
sounds
fake?
too similar to
Too similar to what?
a different movie.
A different movie? Well, this is real. And despite it not having any kind of like faith-based anything in the synopsis, it is a Christian movie as well.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
All right, next up, we have 4 left. Okay. And it is tied up 4-4. The Gift. Now, there's a lot of movies with the name The Gift, but we're looking for this specific one with this story. After her plane crash lands, resulting in tragedy, Annie Chase discovers a Christmas gift stowed away by the man in her row who didn't make it. Determined to deliver this gift to the family of the man she met on the plane, she goes on a journey of discovery that brings her through strange and unexpected places, including the North Pole itself. Is this a fake or a real Christian Christmas movie?
Fake.
All right, one for fake.
Fake.
It is fake. This is a fake movie. Good job. Both of you now have 5. All right, next up, Pirates Code. Mickey Matson is pitted against the evil Admiral Ironsides, who is intent on destroying the world. Mickey and his best friend Sully are forced to take on a new mission, and they are trying to save the world from a new type of weapon of mass destruction, the Tesla coil, that will send electromagnetic pulse throughout the world and destroy every device in existence. Mickey and Sully fight the pirates as they try to take over a submarine and steal the last part they need to complete their disastrous plan. If Admiral Ironside succeeds in his evil plot, it will destroy the world. It is a race against time to see if Mickey and Sully can save it. Is this fake? Is this real?
Real, obviously.
Sounds like a plot for a VeggieTales movie.
What do you say?
Fake.
This is a real movie.
Oh.
Believe it or not. All right. Next up, The Remaining. A group of close friends gather for a wedding, but the celebration is shattered by a series of cataclysmic events and enemies foretold by biblical end times prophecies. The survivors face a horrifying, uncertain future as they scramble for safety. But as their world collapses around them in chaos and terror, will they choose to live by faith or just try to survive? Is this fake? Is this real?
Real.
Real.
It is real. Good job. All right, both of you move up one. Last one, Holy Man Undercover. He's hot. He's hip. He's Amish. Meet Roy Weichbrot as he says farewell to the farm and hello to Hollywood. Roy heads to Los Angeles to be a missionary and instead finds fame and fortune playing Satan on a top-rated television show. There, Roy meets the girl of his dreams. As Roy pursues her love, his dream quickly vanishes when scheming networks, a powerful producer, and a temperamental co-star turns his life into the world's worst reality show. Is this real or is this fake?
Fake.
Fake.
Oh, it is real. Tristian, if you'd only said real. So with that, Megara pulls it out just by 1 with a score of 7-6. I mean, not bad scores all around. Out of 10, it's not that terrible.
They're both passing grades.
There. Well, is 60 a passing grade?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it? Okay. Oh, well, guys, thank you all so much for playing. And Megara, we will see you on Wednesday going up against the winner of our next game.
See you then.
All right. Thank you all.
Good luck.
All right, everybody, stick around. We've got our next matchup coming up after the break. And for you guys, the break is me coughing. Ooh, I really didn't think about the fact that I'd be talking so much in that game. All right, so far the winner of every round has been the person in the top spot of each matchup. I wonder if that bodes well for Tad. Let me update the bracket here. Boom. All right. Where did I have my mug made? I think at Snapfish. Like, it wasn't any place super super fancy. I think it was either Snapfish or maybe it might have been just like Walgreens. I just like made my design and uploaded it like it was a photo. One or the other. All right, so Threa and Tad are both in there already. Okay.
Had to message me because I didn't sign up. Oh, hi.
What are we talking about?
Nothing.
My ears are burning.
Well, good to see here, folks.
That's awkward.
We're just going through like different theories of
Conspiracies. Conspiracies. All of it.
Okay.
What doom do you have for us?
Yeah.
How soon am I going to bed?
We'll see.
What?
We
No,
shall
you're
see.
not going to bed. I'm going to be able to take a nap.
We'll see. We'll see.
Uh-huh.
Because
How was I going to do this?
my track record in these games, I've won 0 of them.
Threa,
I got Mo really mad at me last time I played
that's
one
right.
of these.
Yeah, I
So
remember that.
I am perfectly fine.
Mo's not here.
Not
tonight.
advancing
It's all
very
right.
much.
Mo's not
This
here
is true,
tonight.
but I have also got statistics that I am not funny in these things. So we will see.
All right.
Anyway,
Here we go.
what doom do you have?
Welcome back to the Back Row Brawl, round 1. This is game 4. It is our last round 1 matchup, and we've got Tad versus Threa. How are you two today? Nervous?
Yeah.
All right. Well, for your game today, we're playing into the fact that you two tend to sound the smartest in our whole group on these things. And so we're going to have you play Endless Quiz. I'll be asking you each 10
Somebody owes me money. Anyway.
completely random quiz questions from random subjects. Math, science, history, who knows? These are all multiple choice, and whoever, wins the most, of course, moves on. So who wants to go first here? Tad or Threa? We've been doing the ladies first thing all night. Do we want to continue that?
Only if Threa wants me to be a gentleman.
We'll let Threa choose. Do you want to go first or second?
You know what? I'll go first. That way I can just shut up and listen.
Oh, okay.
So is this going to be timed or are we?
It is not timed. No, I don't think.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
What is happening? Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, it's not timed. Okay. First question.
Phew.
What is a trite moral statement that has been used too often to be interesting? A platitude, an exordium, an umbrage, or a syllogism?
I need KY. I'm thinking it's a platitude, but I could be wrong.
Platitude is
long
correct. That's one correct answer.
Okay.
Next up. The best athletes run this distance in a little under 4 minutes. 1 mile, 5,000 meters, 10 miles, or 10,000 meters.
4-minute mile is the thing, so it's going to be a mile. I didn't do
Correct.
track and field, so I wouldn't know.
Correct. All right. What do you call an atom or molecule that has an unpaired valence electron? Give me a second.
Or ion. I'm trying to remember which side of the pair it is.
Anhydride,
Oh, I see.
racemate, radical, or stereoisomer?
Reread it. Is it missing an electron or has it got an extra?
It has an unpaired valence electron.
Unpaired valence electron. And the last two again?
Radical or stereoisomer?
Okay. I'm going to go with radical.
That is correct. 3 right, 3 for 3. What do you call a preliminary study to evaluate the feasibility of a research project? A nurse study, a pilot study, a designer study, or a clerk study?
I'm going to go with pilot. I think it's wrong. But anyway.
Pilot is correct.
Okay.
4 for 4. You might not be going to bed tonight for a while.
Oh, boy.
What is the capital of the Republic of Ireland? Galway, Denver, Cork, or Dublin?
Dublin.
Correct. 5 for 5.
Stop.
Which British territory was besieged by France and Spain from 1779 to 1783? Was it Pitcairn, Tristan da Cunha, Gibraltar, or Bermuda?
What were those first two again?
It's Pitcairn. Pitcairn.
Is it cheating for you to just post the word in the Discord? Anyway.
I could do that.
Yeah. But okay. So the question is that France and Spain fought over this territory with the United Kingdom during what years? Or were we not given it?
1779 to 1783.
That's Pitcairn, by the way.
Pitcairn. Yeah, okay, so I did that. I did that mostly right. And then that's the second one. Tristan de Cunha. Cunha,
yeah.
And then Gibraltar was number 3, and Bermuda was number 4.
I'm going to go with Bermuda.
Ooh,
I don't know this.
Gibraltar.
I knew
Interesting.
it.
I knew. See, the problem is I instantly went to the song that talks about Gibraltar crumbling.
I thought you meant
But I'm like, no.
Bermuda.
That means it didn't crumble, so that can't be where the war was. Oh, well. Okay. Anyway, continuing.
All right. Number 7. Which veins bring the deoxygenated... gosh, words.
Oh, this is going to be embarrassing.
Which veins bring the deoxygenated blood from the head back to the heart? The iliac veins, the perforator veins, the trabecular veins, or the jugular veins? Iliac, perforator, trabecular,
Iliac
or jugular?
It's either iliac or it's jugular, and I'm trying to think. Jugular is either a red herring or it's the answer, and I'm overthinking it because I definitely should know this one. Why not? I haven't gotten enough wrong today. I need to say jugular and go for it.
Jugular is correct.
Oh, okay.
All right. Pardon me. What is a hot spring that shoots out water and steam? An ariete, a geyser, a calenque, or a cornetto?
A geyser.
Correct. What book did John Bunyan publish in 1678? 3 Men in a Boat, The Pilgrim's Progress, Vanity Fair, or Nightmare Abbey?
I've been set up. It's Pilgrim's Progress. I just bought it.
Did you really?
There was this whole thing.
Give me a break.
Like, I was at a store and there was an over 200-year. Okay, according to the inscription on the inside, it's from it was given as a gift in 1819, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is the most beautiful book. I have no idea why I need another copy of it, but it's also over 200 years old.
Wow.
That's fabulous.
Okay.
It was, anyway,
The odds of that.
I will have to. I will later.
All right. Last question for you.
Oh, dang.
Where can we find the biggest hole in the ozone layer? Europe, Sri Lanka, the Arctic, or Antarctica?
What year?
I'm assuming it means now.
Because upon my last following, the largest hole was over the South Pole.
So are we saying Antarctica?
So yeah, it would be Antarctica. But in 2015, there was more research that was saying that it was becoming closer to repairing itself and that the hole had shifted slightly north. But I have been out of touch, and it's now 2022 and not 2015, so I guess I'm just going to go with Antarctica, but I bet it's shifted.
Well, your guess was correct, and that brings you to 9 out of 10. Tad.
Holy cow.
You got to run the gamut, my friend.
Tire or clean sweep? Yeah, no pressure. So...
Have fun. I've got to go take a picture of a book.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
okay,
gracious.
thanks, Ray. I'll appreciate that and get heavily distracted, so...
All right, Tad. I think an easy one to start off with here. Which biblical character lived the longest? Jesus, Moses, Methuselah, or Abraham?
It's a trap.
Yeah, that was Abraham.
It was Methuselah.
What?
Jesus is still living, so
Well,
technically...
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
969 years,
Oh,
Methuselah.
oh gosh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Tad, you got to get the next 9 questions correct.
Yeah, okay, GG. Bye, 3. Should I just concede?
Oh, gracious.
No,
I'm so
go,
sorry.
go.
Oh my goodness.
Lake Okeechobee is the largest freshwater lake in where? Florida, Texas, Ontario, or Pennsylvania?
I have to say Ontario.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, Florida.
It's Florida.
Yeah, dang it. Okay,
Buddy,
well, there you go, 3.
I feel really bad.
Okay.
That was the worst luck. I'm so sorry.
What if you make him do a couple more, and then I'll just come back and do the
What?
tiebreakers?
But, no,
Yeah.
you already won! See?
Because that has an equal chance of going worse than better.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm at 8 out of 10 instead of 9, so like...
All right.
Yeah. So,
Oh, this is
good job,
this
Trey.
is the first real heartbreak. I'm very sorry, Tad. Oh.
Yeah. I told you I had no chance, and then you put me up against Ray. Like, I'm
Well-
like, this is such a setup.
Well,
if I
it wasn't
want
really.
a loss against Mo, I'm gonna lose against Ray.
Wasn't
Well,
really.
you think you're set up? Guess who's in the next bracket? I have to.
Yeah,
I
with
have to
Meg.
apparently-
I mean,
Yeah, that's totally not going to be a. Yeah, okay. This is going to get interesting.
Oh man, Tad, thank you. Threa, thank you.
Hey, guys.
Threa, you
Thank
get to move
you.
on.
Oh, that was too quick.
Oh. Heartbroken. Super heartbroken about that. Very, very sorry. Oh. But Threa, you did a fantastic job. A stellar performance there. Ouch. It hurts. It hurts. It really does. And I'm not happy about how that went down. Not at all. But we must power through and we must move on. We have now completed round 1. We have our 4 people moving on, and those are OrioleJedi, KYredhead, Megara, and Threa. And they all get to move on to round 2, the semifinals. And it's going to be a fantastic show tomorrow. So make sure you join us for that. Pardon me. Oh, the heart hurts. The heart hurts. Tad, it hurts, my friend. Oh, wish there was something I could do. It really hurts. All right. I'm not going to dwell on it anymore. Don't want you to feel bad. But I do appreciate you for being a part of it. All right. Oriole and KY are needing to hop back up into the chat. And get this next party going. Okay.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. We're going to get started here. Okay. Welcome back to the Back Row Brawl. It is round 2, the semifinals, the final 4. And in game 1, we've got our Monday show winners, OrioleJedi and KYredhead. How are you two feeling going into round 2?
Feeling good. Feeling ready.
Giraffe.
Well, it's better than feeling like a donkey. Better than feeling like a donkey. All right. Your game today is Church Family Feud. We've got 14 Family Feud questions. We have asked 100 people for their responses, and we have the top 3 answers for each question. Now, since we're not in person, this game will play a little differently than the game show. I'm going to alternate asking you a question. If you guess the top answer, you will get 2 points. If you guess the second or third answer, your opponent gets a chance to steal. If their answer ranks higher than yours, then they win 1 point. If not, you win a point. Now, if you don't guess an answer that's on the board, your opponent also still gets a chance to steal and win 1 point if they guess anything on the board. But if they don't guess anything on the board, neither of you get a point.
Okay. So you said we asked, like, who, is this people at your church you asked?
This was an online form hidden from view of many of you, and some older questions that we did years ago. That weren't.
So this is a modern response. This isn't like 10-year-old responses pulled from an old Family Feud game.
No. Yeah, this is stuff that we did.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, I'm so nervous. Okay. That's fine. Everything's fine.
All right. Let me get a thing here. KY and Oriole. KY and OJ. Here we go. All right. Who wants to go first?
Let KY go first.
KY, are you agreeable
Sure.
to that?
Yep. I'm as acceptable as I can be.
All right. Here is your first feud. Name a type of church committee.
Sorry, not The Office. Okay. A type of church committee. And it was random people, right? Like, okay. I mean, I got to get in the right mood. So it's not a church we're talking. Okay.
Well,
so much pressure. Okay.
I
will just go with party planning committee. I can't think of anything else. I'm stuck in The Office. I'm sorry.
KY. You would be fine in assuming that most of the people that answer this were Christians. Just if that helps. But I said the type of church committee, and you said party planning committee?
Yeah, like social, like I'm in a lot of mom groups at church, and it's like who plans like a kind of thing. potlucks and
Sure, that's
like
not
socials.
On the board.
Okay.
So Oriole, you have a chance to steal for 1 point.
Any committee at all.
Of church committee.
Benevolence committee.
Ooh. There's one that's really close, but not quite it. No.
Should we just keep guessing committees until we get one?
No. It just means you don't get a point. But our top
my church doesn't have committees, so I'm not used to that verbiage. Like,
I get you. I understand.
So you're talking about like teams. Okay. Never mind. So
we have.
You mean okay.
You're really hyped up, KY. Just want to get it out.
No, like I don't know what committee means when it comes to church because we don't do that. So I'm very interested to hear the answers. Please continue.
You're in the right frame of mind. There's a fellowship committee. So decorating committee was number 3. Building and grounds committee was number 2. And the budget/finance committee was number 3. That's why I say benevolence is close, but it's not quite the same.
Which I'm on the budget finance committee at church.
All right, no points awarded. We'll go to Oriole. Oh my gosh. Oriole, for 2 points, if you can get the top one, name a person from the Old Testament.
Adam.
Adam is on the board at number 3. So, KY, you have a chance to steal. Name a person from the Old Testament.
David.
David is not on the board. So
Dang it. I was going to say Abraham. Dang it.
Abraham was on the board. That was number 2. You would have gotten a point there. Oriole, you get 1 point for getting the third
Good
answer.
job.
Number 2 is Abraham. Number 1 was Moses.
I thought David was going to be number 1. When you said that, I was like, oh, man.
Gotta go with my gut answer.
Some of these genuinely surprised me with how many people guessed certain things. All right. KY, back to you. Name a book of the Bible that starts with J.
John.
John is on the board, but at number 3. Oriole, you have a chance to steal.
Job.
Oh, Job is not on the board. All
What?
right. KY, you get a point. The board reads number 3 is John, number 2 is James, and number 1 is Jeremiah.
You're saying more people said James than John?
I am saying that, yeah.
Wow.
This is what I'm saying. Some of these were confusing.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Oriole, name a Christian movie starring Kirk Cameron.
Fireproof.
Fireproof is number 1. You get 2 points for that.
Oh, good job.
Number 2 was Left Behind, and number 3 was Unstoppable.
I almost said Left Behind.
Left Behind was the only one I knew, so you would have beat me anyway.
All right, good. All right, so Oriole, you have 3 points now. KY, you have 1. KY, besides Joel Osteen, name a prosperity gospel preacher.
Oh no. I actively avoid knowing this.
Who could blame you?
Wow. Okay. Preacher, as in like someone who leads a church, not like a public figure.
I mean, like I know there's a couple maybe on this list. Well, they might all have. I don't know if they all have their own churches or if they're traveling preachers or what. But I know at least one or two.
What's that guy's name? Stephen Furtick.
Stephen Furtick. He's not on the board.
Oh, dang it. I should have gone with my first answer anyway.
And I feel like he's just barely maybe in that category. But Oriole,
I don't know.
You have a chance.
Creflo Dollar.
Creflo Dollar is on there at number 2, so you have 1 point for that. Good job.
Is Rick Warren a prosperity gospel person?
Oh, no, not at all. No, he's close.
I don't think so. No. He's the only other mega church person I know, so I'm like, but I don't think he's prosperity. Who else? Who are the other ones? I'm so curious.
His mega church is much different than what you normally think
of. Obviously, I don't retain anything.
No, the other ones we have here, Kenneth Copeland was number 3, and Jesse Duplantis.
Wow.
Jesse Duplantis at number 1.
That's what I was also.
I don't know that person.
No, please,
good job.
Don't look into him. You won't be happy.
Yeah, no.
Right? I remember. I will remain ignorant.
I remember hearing your guys' show one time talking about.
Yeah, he comes here. That's why. Yeah, that's why he comes here every year, or at least he did until the Prosperity Gospel Church here got found out for a lot of terrible things and closed down.
This whole thing makes me feel icky.
All right, let's move on then. Whose is this one? This is Oriole's, right?
Yeah.
Name a Christian band or artist whose name starts with F.
5 Iron Frenzy.
Dang it! You took my answer.
5 Iron Frenzy is unfortunately not on the board.
What?
Which I know it's a travesty. KY, your chance to steal.
Christian band. You said artist. Christian band or artist.
That starts
Francesca Battistelli.
That is number 1. You get a point. Good job.
Okay. Yay.
All right. Number 2 was for King and Country, and number 3 is Family Force 5 was number 3.
Family Force.
Wow.
Yep. All right, KY. What food do you expect to see at every church potluck?
Oh my gosh! What denomination? What food? Do I have to be more specific than casserole?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah.
I just sweep all 3 with that answer. Let's go with mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is number 2 on the board, so Oriole, you have a chance to steal.
We're gonna go with fried chicken.
Number 1 on the board.
Yes.
Snap.
Good old Southern Baptist.
And number 3 was potato salad. So there actually weren't any real casseroles on the thing. Let's go to Oriole. Name a disciple of Jesus.
John.
John is number 3 on the list. KY, you have a chance to steal.
Peter.
Number 1. Good job.
Hey, my man.
And Matthew was number 2. All right. KY, which fruit of the spirit, this is a question asked to the 100 people, which fruit of the spirit do you struggle with the most?
Self-control.
Number 1 answer. And that brings you up to a tie with Oriole. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness gracious. And we have 5 left. Oriole, name a song by the Newsboys from before Michael Tate joined.
Breakfast.
Number 1 answer. My goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Right, Oriole, that brings you to 7. Number 2 was, I'm sorry, I didn't give the full list for the other one. The fruit of the spirit that you struggle with the most, self-control was number 1. Patience was number 2. And love was number 3. And then Newsboys songs from before Michael Tate joined. Breakfast, number 1. Shine, number 2. And number 3 was Entertaining Angels, which I love. I love that song.
Yes.
Wow.
Those are 3 good. Those are 3 of my favorites.
3 great
from
songs.
Before.
All right, KY. Name something a 12-year-old boy might sneak into church.
Oh man. Okay, normal 12-year-old boy, not mine. Okay. I'm like dice. No, that's not normal.
Casting lots.
String or nothing. No, just kidding. Wow. Okay. All right. A 12-year-old boy might sneak into church.
Yeah.
Food.
Food/candy is number 2 on the list. Oriole, you have a chance to steal.
Phone.
All right. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no because the top answer was video game/tablet. And while a phone could have those things, the same kind of capability, it's not exactly the same. So I'm going to give that point to KY. 1 point to KY.
I would have been shamed if I missed that one, though, so thank you.
So, number 3 was toys.
I was debating on saying video game or phone.
It was close. It was real close. All right. Who's this one? Orioles. Name an excuse that you've used for skipping church.
Too tired.
Too tired/overslept is number 2 on the list. KY, you have a chance to steal.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's number 2. Okay. An excuse.
An excuse
don't feel good.
I'm sick / my kid is sick. Number 1, KY.
Yep.
You're tied up again with Oriole. The last one on the list is didn't want to miss the game.
Oh my word.
All right. KY, what is your preferred Bible version?
Oh. So this is 100 random people
likely Christians
that would have answered something that you made.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all, if I screw this up. I will say ESV.
Number 1 answer. Oh my goodness, Oriole.
That's what I was going to go with.
Comes down to this. All right, so hold on. So number 2 on that was NIV, and number 3 was KJV. Oriole, you have to get the number 1 answer on this question to tie. Otherwise, KY takes it.
Oh my god.
All right. Oriole, name a silly song from VeggieTales.
Where is my hairbrush?
Number 1 answer!
Number
oh
one!
Yes!
Yes!
Oh my gosh!
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh! So we are at 9-9.
Cheeseburger number 2.
No. I Love My Lips was number 2. The Water Buffalo song was number 3.
Water Buffalo. Yes.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
Oh, my word.
We've got to do a tiebreaker here. Oh, man. Okay. One of the questions I did not use was... I'm not going to say it yet. I didn't use one of the questions. I don't want you to think about it until I say it. I didn't use one of the questions because the top answer I thought was far, far too obvious. So I took it out because I thought it'd be too easy and it wouldn't be fair. So the first one of you to name either the second or third on this list is going to win. So this is going to be a free-for-all. You're shouting out whatever you can.
So we're the second or third. We don't want the first.
Just not the first, second or third on this list.
Are we allowed to guess more than one thing?
Yes, keep going. Just
keep
yell
shouting.
Until I
Okay.
hear it. Okay.
All right.
Here we go. Name a popular '90s Christian rock band.
OrioleJedi. 5 Iron Frenzy.
Newsboys.
Newsboys was number 3.
Dang it.
Oriole just
You
snuck
just
it
said
in.
their name.
Was Jars of Clay number 2?
Number 2 was Petra.
Oh my gosh. My husband would have gotten that so fast.
Yeah, number 2 was Petra, which kind of surprised me because I don't really think about them as a '90s band, but they did make several.
DC
albums.
Talk has got to be number 1.
Yeah, DC Talk was number 1, which I thought was far too easy. Yeah. All right. Oh man.
Good job, Oriole. That was amazing.
The most nail-biting game. My goodness. Really good job. KY, fantastic performance there. Thank you so much. Oriole, you get to move on to our finals. Tomorrow, we're gonna take a quick break and find out who you're gonna be going up against. Thank you, guys. Goodness gracious. It does, Bubba. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, my gracious. All right, I need Threa in there, already in there. All right.
Oh.
Y'all are already here. Look at y'all.
Hi, Halo's polished. We're all good here.
Being on
How
the
are
ball. Doing good. All right, let me start recording here. Welcome back to the Back Row Brawl. It is round 2, the semifinals, and game number 2. Our last round matchup, last round 2 matchup. There we go. And we've got our Tuesday show winners. We've got Megara and we've got Threa. How are you two feeling going into round 2?
A little stormy.
Yes. I think Threa is going to win. That's my...
Okay.
I think that Meg is much funnier than me, so if we have a game that requires humor, you know that my humor has to go around the block and around the corner and possibly find a pun in order to arrive at its destination.
All knowledge of what she just said. Do not listen to her Twitch chat and the radio show listeners.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Your game today is riddles with answers.
Oh no.
Do I look like Gollum to you?
I'm going to give you...
Who's gonna win?
I'm going to give you... I'm going to give you each 7 riddles.
This is going to be so much fun.
If you get the riddle correct on your first guess, you get 2 points. If you get it wrong, your opponent has 1 guess to try and steal for 1 point.
Okay.
Easy enough?
And we're not allowed to sass the riddles.
You can sass the riddles. I didn't write them.
Okay, that's the dangerous part.
All right. But you only get to get 1 answer, so don't just start spitting things out while you're thinking out loud. All right. Who's going to go first? Can't do the ladies' first choice here because y'all are both ladies. First matchup.
I was going to say rock, paper, scissors, and then I realized...
We could still do that. We could totally still do that.
Just yell it out.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Scissors.
Paper.
I should have said rock, paper, scissors, but anyway. Megara, you're going first.
Cool.
I don't know how to do rock, paper, scissors. All right. Here's your riddle, Meg.
Mm-hmm.
I am never the first to speak, but I am always the last to be heard. Who am I?
Can you say it again?
I am never the first to speak, but I am always the last to be heard. Who am I?
No, you guys are going to realize that I'm not actually that great at riddles. I'm not always the first to speak, but I'm always the last to be heard.
Never the first to speak. That's an important distinction.
Speak.
Never the first to speak, always the last to be heard.
I just have sarcastic, sassy answers in my head right now. The youngest child?
Not correct, no. Threa, you have a chance to steal for 1 point.
Echo, echo, echo.
That is
Wombat,
correct.
echo.
Echo is the correct answer. Threa is on the board with 1 point. All right, Threa, your first riddle.
All right, this is the one Meg's going to know.
What runs around a house but doesn't move?
The refrigerator.
No, that's not the answer. Meg.
Can you say it again?
What runs around a house but doesn't move?
A hose?
Not quite.
Can I take a second guess?
You can take a second guess, but you won't get a point.
Okay, I understand. Are we going for a fence? Is that what we're going for?
A fence was the answer, yeah. You're right.
Okay, I stand by my refrigerator.
Well,
it's running and it doesn't move.
But it's not around the house. See,
okay.
There's that word, around. Hose probably would have worked too, but I didn't make the game, so.
Yeah.
Speaking of games I didn't make, I gotta wait for this ad.
Do 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 do
Bruh,
do.
go away. Has anyone noticed that phone ads have now jumped to 3 levels of pushing an X instead of just 2?
Yes.
It's beyond annoying.
They still got your click, and they can still turn that into their ad revenue service and go, look, we got interaction. Pay us.
All right, Threa. What can be measured but not seen?
Time jumps to mind.
Is that your answer?
I'm going to go with it.
That's correct.
Okay.
2 points for you. All right, Meg. What breaks on the water but never on land?
You're in air but never on land?
What breaks on the water but never on land?
Waves?
Good job. 2 points
Surface
for Meg.
tension.
All right, Threa. What weighs more than a ton of... sorry.
Really?
What weighs more, a ton of feathers or a ton of gold?
How is this a riddle? They're the same weight.
That's
It's a
the riddle
ton.
part. Correct. Good job.
Okay.
All right, Threa, you have 5 points. Meg, you have 2.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yep.
Eyes.
I have not done a good job of counting how many we've been doing. Give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I've now
Okay,
got
we've had
surface
5.
pressure stuck in my head.
Done 5. Now I have another
Brain
ad.
sitting.
Okay, Meg. I have a beginning, but no end, and I end all things that begin. What am I?
Time?
Nope. Threa. You have a chance to steal.
Sunday school answer? Okay, actually, restate it. Restate it.
I have a beginning, but no end, and I end all things that begin. What am I?
Okay, that first part does disqualify the Sunday school answer. So that'll take care of that. Okay. Have a beginning, but no end. But I end all things that have a beginning. the punchline?
That's a good guess, but it's death. Death is the answer.
Oh man, I actually thought about that, and I was like, no, that's too morbid.
Yeah.
Bubba thought the answer might be Threa.
That's...
We don't talk about that.
All right. This is Thea's. Okay. Threa. Tom's mother has 3 children. No, I'm not going to do this. You already poo-pooed at the last one. That was obviously
I'm sorry.
not a riddle.
I will be a better sport. You said I could sass them.
Yeah, you're right. 2 people were in a house. No one came in or went out. But then there were 3 people. What happened?
They had a natural birth.
Gosh. Yep. Good job. 2 points. All
Which
right.
technically that person was already in the house, but just
No,
not gonna go there.
You're right. You're right. There's a whole theological debate around that question.
Anyway.
Meg.
Yep.
What can you add to 1 to make it go away?
-1.
No.
He's not wrong.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that's not the answer. Threa, what
I
can
like her answer.
what can you add to 1 to make it go away?
What do you add to 1? Postage. You put postage on it and it'll go away real fast.
No, the answer is the letter G. Then it's gone.
I like my answer better, for the record.
I still like her answer, but it's also a spelling question, so I'm not surprised. Okay.
All right. So this would be, we skipped 1. So this would be number 9. Okay. This is Thea's, right? I'm sorry. All this bouncing back and forth is starting to confuse me. All right. Threa. Dustin was born on December 28th, yet his birthday always falls in the summer. How is this possible?
Well, that's because he lives with our friends down under.
Good night.
Possibly he's in New Zealand.
Dustin
You know,
is
we can't be too
Australian.
prejudiced here. Or he could be in Chile.
That's 2 more points for Threa. Goodness gracious. All right. Meg. I fly, but I have no wings. And I cry, but have no eyes. What am I?
Great question. Is it the emotional when I get food or don't have food?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. That's fair.
Threa?
Not gonna lie, I need you to reread that.
I fly, but I have no wings. And I cry, but I have no eyes. What am I?
I don't know, but you got an obsession with the letter Y right now.
It's a cloud. The answer is a cloud. Flies and it rains. Yeah.
I would argue that clouds don't actually fly. They float. They hover. They levitate. It's
They
two
be-
very different things. It's 2 different spells in Dungeons and Dragons, is all I'm saying.
And also, you could squeeze a cloud and it consolidates. And it's not crying, it's getting smaller.
Oh my goodness. All right. Threa. At night they come without being fetched. By day they are lost without being stolen. What are they?
At day they come without being fetched. No,
at night.
back-
At night they come without being fetched. By day they are lost without being stolen.
They're lost without being stolen. They, plural. But darkness is what I wanted to go with. So I guess I'm going to go with that.
That is incorrect. Meg, you have a chance to steal.
Is it dreams?
Oh, no. Wrong direction. You're close. The stars was the answer.
Well, light pollution and all, you know?
All right, we got 2 more to go here. And another ad to sit through.
I don't think there's any doubt in anyone's mind that I was right about who was going to win this, though.
I think that you decided that you wanted to sass every answer, and
that's not true. I'm bad at play Among Us with me. You know I don't think.
Meg.
This is clearly a lie.
Meg, how many bananas can you eat if your stomach is empty?
Oh. I am the Swede. Enough this.
And came down with all the
bananas. Sorry.
I mean, how many strawberries do I have is the real question, because if none, the answer is clearly...
No, I'm the Swede. I have all of the strawberries.
How many
bananas can you eat if your stomach is empty?
All of them in the world.
That is incorrect. Threa.
This is a riddle.
Yep.
Not a science experiment.
Correct.
There's a taste test for you later. How many bananas can you guys eat late at night?
When your stomach is empty.
When your stomach is empty. Depends on how many bananas you have. No, that's also a lie. I'm trying to... The problem is I really, really want to think about this just logically and solve it. And that's a problem because you shouldn't.
Threa is mentally doing a science experiment where she's
yes,
the amount of bananas she could actually eat.
Because at some point the hydraulic acid is going to be upset and you're going to throw up. And it's just not a good idea. But baby food can make the bananas smaller and more concise. And this is not at all interesting to anyone. In fact, somebody somewhere is disgusted. So I'm going to shush. Let's just go with 6 and hear what the clever answer is.
The answer is just 1, because after that, your stomach isn't empty anymore.
See? That's clever.
That's not even true.
I like that.
It's not even a whole banana. It's not even a whole banana. It is literally 1 bite of banana.
This is also true.
That's a good point. But on the other hand, all the bananas on the world is an equally incorrect answer.
This is also true.
Fine. Be that way.
I like this. See, I knew I was in trouble as soon as I started doing the math. We needed to remember this was not a challenge. It was a riddle. Anyway.
Who went first in this game?
Meg.
Meg did. Okay, so this is the last one then. Threa. What has to be broken before you can use it?
Eggs.
Eggs is correct.
Are we seriously going to do a Hobbit thing here and end on eggs?
Oh,
there is nothing in my pockets, by the way.
That is the game. Threa, you had 11 points. Meg, you had what looks like 11, 2 strokes right next to each other, but it's really just 2.
I'm going to be real with you, Matt. I did better than I anticipated.
Thank you both for being a part of the game.
Well, thanks for having us.
And Threa.
Thank you for having me. Threa, go all the way. You know, all that fun stuff. Oriole, remember the mayhem.
Threa gets to go up against OrioleJedi in our finals tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Thank you, ladies. My goodness gracious. Stick around and join us again tomorrow. Okay. A lot of y'all had a lot of those riddles correct. I'm proud of y'all. I was watching in the chat, even though I did specifically say, don't put the answers in the chat. Still, I know they weren't looking. I can tell. Zing! All right. Threa and Oriole, if y'all want to hop back in.
We were just trying to decide what boss battle music Toffee should have.
Oh, I don't know. I'll get something. All right. Welcome back to the Back Row Brawl. It is round 3, the finals, the championship. And we're switching things up a little bit today because in order to win the belt, you've got to win 2 out of 3 games. Joining us, we've got our Wednesday show winners, OrioleJedi and Threa. How are you two feeling going into the finals?
Feeling good. Not nervous at all.
There's all these health packs all over the place. All of a sudden, there's all this ammunition. I don't know. It just it feels like. No, I don't think we're gonna need that though. We got this. We figured this out, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, game 1 today is actually going to have us bring in a special guest whose only job is to make your life miserable. Please welcome Toffee. How are you, Duder?
Whoa, the crowd goes wild. I'm doing good.
Oh no, it is a boss battle. I knew it.
Jaws theme.
So, your first game today is called Tussle with Toffee. This is a trivia tug of war. Each of you will go head to head with Toffee in a trivia battle. Your goal is to get to 4 points. I will ask you a question. If you get it right, you get a point. But then I will ask Toffee a question. If he gets his question right, you will lose a point. Each question you get right, you add a point, but each question Toffee gets right lowers your score by 1. The goal is to make it to 4 points, which means 4 times that you answer it right and Toffee answers it wrong at the same time, in the least amount of tries as possible. That makes sense?
Strap in, folks.
Sense enough? All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and have... What's that? You have a question?
What sort of trivia are we using?
It's all very nerdy trivia.
Okay.
We're going to start off with like some random trivia questions, and then we're going to move into, if we need to, some more specific trivia questions, specific nerdy areas. But to start off randomly for both of you, we're going to start with Oriole. So, Oriole, you're going to go up against Toffee first.
Okay.
Is that good? Toffee, are you ready?
Sure am.
Okay. So, first question, Oriole. What was the name of Gandalf's horse?
Oh my gosh.
This is the kind of night we're in for.
I feel so bad because it has been so long since I have seen Lord of the Rings.
Are you going to let your Tolkien fans down?
I honestly have no idea. I don't even have a guess.
Dag. Okay. Well, good news is, even if Toffee gets this right, you don't go to negative points. We stop at 0. So let's test Toffee. Toffee, what is another name for Starfleet's General Order Number 1?
Starfleet Alpha.
Close. All right. Sorry, I didn't give you the answer to the first question. The Gandalf's horse is named Shadowfax. And General Order Number 1 is the Prime Directive. Prime Directive. All right.
Yeah, don't give him the Star Wars ones, please.
That was a Star Trek one.
That was Star Trek, yeah. All right, number
Star
3.
anything.
Number 3. This is for Oriole. What Harry Potter actor died a few weeks before the premiere of the second film in the series?
Oh, it was the actor who played Gandalf. Was his name Richard Dreyfuss?
Ooh, that was so very close. But no, the answer is Richard Harris.
Oh!
Really close. Really close. All right, Toffee. What was the name of the van that Scooby-Doo and company traveled around in?
Oh, the mystery van.
Close. The Mystery Machine.
Crap, I forgot that.
Come on, guys. We need you all to step it up here. All right. Oriole, what was different about the Deep Space Nine opening credits for the episode The Emissary?
It did not feature the captain.
That was just a guess, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That is not correct. There was no wormhole. All right. Just to save on questions, I'm just going to not ask Toffee a question until you have a point on the board.
Okay.
Oriole, what are the 2 highest value tiles in Scrabble?
Q and X.
Oh, it's Q and Z.
Oh, my
Both
gosh.
are worth 10 points. Which Quidditch team does Victor Crumb play for?
He plays for the German. Oh, what is their name? It's the German team. I know that from the Quidditch World Cup.
Can you give me a specific, nationality?
No, all I have is the German.
It is the Bulgarian national team.
Oh, Bulgarian.
Goodness.
Yep.
We might have to go to some easier questions. What? All right. 1 AU, or astronomical unit, is the distance between what 2 objects in space?
1 AU is the sun and the earth.
Correct. We've got our point. All right.
All right.
1 point on the board. Topher, see if you can take it away from him. What is the opposite of a redshift?
A blue shift?
That is correct.
Okay.
And also a total guess, wasn't it?
Blue's usually the opposite of red, so that's just what I went on.
Oriole. Who does Peter Parker, a.k.a. Spider-Man, marry in 1987? In the comics.
All right, so it's going to be either Mary Jane or it's going to be... I'm going to say Mary Jane.
Mary Jane is correct. 1 point. All right. Toffee. Before joining the cast of Deep Space Nine, what actor voiced Louis the Chef from Disney's The Little Mermaid? I will give you $10 if you know this one.
Gosh, no, I have no idea. Just like John Smith.
It is Rene Auberjonois.
Yeah,
of course.
I should have known that.
How did you not know that answer? Oriole, what time travel movie was added to the National Film Registry in December of 2007?
Back to the Future?
Correct! 2 points. Okay. Oriole. Not Oriole, I'm sorry. Toffee. What contemporary circus was formed in Quebec in 1984?
Emperor Circus in Quebec. Dang. Yeah, no. The Traveling Carnival.
It was Cirque du Soleil.
Oh.
Yeah. Once you hear the answer, it seems completely obvious. But all right, Oriole. What holds the record for the most widely spoken fictional language? Widely spoken fictional language.
Klingon.
That is correct. You have moved up to 3 points. You are now 1 point away, unless Toffee can take this away from you.
Easy question.
What other Nintendo character appears as a mask in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask?
What other Nintendo character appears as a mask? Crap. Hmm. No. No idea. The Donkey Kong.
No, the answer is Mario.
Oh,
There's a
bro,
Mario
I thought that was too obvious.
Right,
I didn't want
it
to
does
say
look
Mario.
crazy. All right, Oriole, this could be your final question if you get it right. Stinky Pete, the villain in Toy Story 2, was voiced by whom?
Oh,
My brain's
John
screaming at you. No. It's Kelsey Grammer. Frasier, my friend.
Right.
All right. Toffee, you have a chance now to knock him back down to 2. What nation produces 2/3 of the world's vanilla?
The world's Brazil?
I feel like you're. Well, no, you're not in the right. You're not even in the right continent. I don't think it's Madagascar.
Oh, bro, I was sitting here. I was like,
I was about to say you were close, but no.
No.
All right, Oriole, your chance at 4. What pineapple? The pineapple originates from what continent?
From pineapple originates from North America?
No. South America. And, it wasn't brought to North America, Hawaii, until the early 19th century. All right. Toffee, what part of the human body contains 5 metacarpal bones?
5 metacarpal bones? The ear?
No, it's the hand.
Bro, I don't know.
Oh, man. Okay. What real world town calls itself the birthplace of Captain Kirk?
Oh, it's in Iowa, I think.
I will confirm it is in Iowa.
Des Moines?
Oh, no. Riverside, Iowa. All right. Toffee, what's the official sport of Saskatchewan?
Bro.
What?
Water polo.
No, it's curling.
Okay.
Did you say bro? Is that what that was?
Yeah, I was like, bro.
I'm just reading them as they come. All right. Oriole, what fraternity does Mike Wazowski join in Monsters University?
Oh, man. I want to scare you.
No. It's Uzma Kappa. Oh, gosh, that's funny. All right. Toffee, the 7 Samurai and the Magnificent 7 were inspirations for what Pixar film?
7? Probably 7 something. Pixar film. 7. I'm drawing a blank here. Crap.
Of course, I think I know this one.
Oh.
Turning Red?
No.
Is it Big Hero 6?
No, it's not that either. Big Hero 6 is actually a comic book from Marvel.
That's right.
No, it was A Bug's Life, like the second Pixar movie ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oriole, for 4. Within a range of plus or minus 5, you have a choice here. You have a range you can guess in to get it right.
Okay.
How long was the longest game of Monopoly ever played? That's been recorded anyway. Longest recorded game of Monopoly played. How long did it last?
Plus or minus 5 what?
I'll say days. Plus or minus 5 days.
Gonna say 43 days.
Answer is 70 days.
Jeez.
Okay. All right, guys. We are moving on to Batman trivia.
Okay.
Toffee, who is credited with creating Batman?
Absolutely no clue. So, yet again, I'm going to say the most generic name possible and say John Smith.
It is Bob Kane. Bob Kane is credited with creating Batman. All right.
Well, now I know that.
Oriole, for your chance at 4, yet again. What is Alfred's last name?
Pennyworth.
4. You have reached 4. It took you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rounds, but you made it.
Finally.
Let's see if Threa can top that. Threa, are you there?
Hi.
Hi. Are you ready, Threa?
Do I get the same fandoms?
You get the same kind of mixture of things, sure.
Okay.
We'll hope. We'll hope.
I hope that you guys get to listen to me get all the ones wrong from the fandoms you hold most precious. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, man. Okay, here we go.
You guys did good, though, so.
That was fun. It was very fun.
That was a lot of fun.
You all did a good job. All right. Threa, your first question. There are 6 sheep for every 1 person in what country?
Ireland or Australia? I'm going to guess Australia.
You're really close. It's New Zealand. New Zealand. Which all the Australians and New Zealanders will tell you. They're
I
not
am
the same.
so sorry for all of the folks in that realm I've insulted. I want to visit your country at some point.
Tristian knew it.
I know you do
That's
it.
funny. All
you
right.
guys have cattle, though. That's the industry I messed up.
Okay.
Sorry.
Toffee. Clark Gable threatened to boycott the premiere of what movie when he found out Hattie McDaniel would not be allowed to attend?
Toy Story 3.
This was Gone with the Wind.
4 hours of my life back so bad.
Do you want to do that thing where keep asking her questions so she gets a point?
Actually, you know what? That's probably a good idea. All right. Threa. Moonlight was the winner of the 2016 Best Picture Oscar. Sorry. But what was announced instead?
La La Land.
Correct. You have 1 point.
I watched that happen. I was so exhausted, and it was an adrenaline spike right as I'm trying to go to bed.
All right, Toffee.
Anyway.
Sorry. Pardon me. Okay, Toffee. What 2022 video game movie stars Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg?
Uncharted.
Correct. That brings Threa back down to 0. All right, Threa. What branch of mathematics name means literally to measure the earth?
This is a trap. Geography?
Close. Geometry. Geometry. And branch of mathematics.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going, wait a minute. This is a trap. This smells like a trap.
All right, so since you're still sitting at 0, here's your next question. George Lucas made a donation to the Norwegian Red Cross for their help with what movie?
The Norwegians.
The Norwegians.
The Norwegians. So we're going to be... I apologize to the Norwegians that are about to be very insulted by my stereotypes. But was it Empire Strikes Back?
It indeed was Empire Strikes Back.
Okay. That makes me feel a little less stereotypical.
All right. So, Toffee, your chance to take away her point. The character... No. Sorry, wrong one. How many Star Trek series are named after starships?
4.
Close. 3. Voyager, Enterprise, and Discovery.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. I might be wrong. Give me 1 second.
Space, Picard.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. It might be 4.
Oh.
Hold up. I got to check this out.
Does the cartoon they just released count?
I think the cartoon might count. But is that
Below Deck?
Is that the name?
No,
not that one. No, not that one. It's Prodigy, the one. Oh, okay. No. Prodigy is not the name of the ship. It's the Protostar. All right, so it's only 3. Only 3. All right.
My hopes up.
Threa, for your chance at 2 here. The character of Moriarty is played by who in the TV series Elementary?
Oh, come on. I was brand loyal to my BBC series.
I was too, I know.
I don't even know if it was a man or a woman in that series.
That's a good question to think about.
Great. Do I know any American actors from that time period of my life? Because that was on a BBC kick. And we all know they have like 16 actors, and that narrows down the probability, but this does not. Of course, now I only have BBC actors in my head, and John Barrowman is not it. He shows up in Arrow. I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna kick myself later, I'm sure.
You forfeiting?
I'm forfeiting this one.
It is Natalie Dormer.
It was a girl.
It was a girl. You're thinking in the right way. All right, Toffee, for a chance to taking away her 1 point that she currently has. According to the Nielsen ratings, what was the most streamed movie for Christmas week of 2020?
Santa Claus?
No, it wasn't even a Christmas movie, surprisingly. It was Wonder Woman 1984, the Wonder Woman sequel.
Because there was limited things out.
Yep. All right, Threa.
Yes.
Annette O'Toole played Martha Kent in Smallville, but she first started in the Superman universe in what film?
Oh my goodness. Annette O'Toole was in Smallville. Therefore, she could possibly be in... Was she in Lois and Clark?
I'm gonna not take that as an answer because I said MILF. Yeah, movie. Film. MILF.
Okay.
Film.
Okay.
I read it backwards.
So it's not. Was she in the original? Or yeah, was she in the original Superman?
Close.
And I'm gonna kick myself later.
Close.
I gotta look this up.
She was in Superman 3, and she played Lana Lang.
Well, that would be why I didn't, because I stopped at 2 and then jumped to Superman Returns.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. All right, Toffee. What was the first movie to use the THX certification, which is the sound system settings?
Cars.
No, this is much older. It was Star Wars: Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
All right.
Your questions, please.
I can hear that sound in my head from the VHS.
All right. Threa. The word theater comes from the Greek word theoame. I'm going to spell it. Theaomai. I don't know how that's pronounced in Greek. Which means what?
Wow. I know this.
Prove it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm kicking myself. Theater. It was also the theater where you present. Problem is the evolution of language. Darn. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna go with present. To perform, I guess. That's not it, but I'm gonna just submit that.
It's the kind of the reverse. It's to see. So it's like someone watching a performance.
I knew it was not what I thought. Anyway,
Close.
let Toffee steal it away.
Okay. According to the Muppet movie, where did Kermit and Fozzie first meet?
Good question. I haven't seen that movie in forever.
You haven't watched the Muppet movie in a while?
No.
KY says prison in the chat.
I'm gonna say like a comedy show.
No, it is the El Sleazo Cafe.
Okay.
Which if
moving right along.
If you'd have known, you'd have known it immediately. Threa, in the original script, but not the actual movie that came out, who was Woody's love interest in the original Toy Story?
Oh. That's an interesting question. I don't know that piece of trivia. Okay, so is it... Will you give me if it's a character that even made it to screen?
In that first movie? I don't think so, but I'm not entirely certain.
Okay. Was Jessie revived for... Was there going to be a cowgirl doll? That would be my guess.
No, the original love interest was Barbie, but Mattel would not give them the rights for the first movie. So the popular toy would then appear in Toy Story 2. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm learning things. This is good.
Topher. At the end of the book version of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, what does Harry do with the Elder Wand?
He destroys it.
Incorrect. He places it in Dumbledore's tomb.
Oh,
Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Oh yeah, by the way, he did.
I mean, all of these are technically spoiler alerts.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the name of the submarine in the movie Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea?
Oh. Voyage to the Bottom. It's the... See, all I'm coming up with is it's Nemo's. And that's not helpful. Good old Nemo's ship. The
Chad is having a good old time.
I bet. Not finding. We've got to find Mimos. Oh man. I have to guess something.
Give it a shot.
It's the. This is so frustrating. I can't even do the big screen. And it's such bad radio as I blank.
We'll have music going. That's all right.
Yeah, thank you. That'll help. Humble pie right here. Okay. I'm just gonna say the Odyssey, which is wrong, but I just feel like
wrong.
I need to fill an answer in here.
It's the sea view.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay. Toffee. Along with, and this is in the comics, along with Thor, Ant-Man, the Wasp, and the Hulk, Tony Stark created what super team?
Ant-Man, the Wasp, and Tony Stark.
And the Hulk.
And the Hulk. I can't think of a good. I just have to forfeit this one. I can't think of.
You can't think of one for that one?
No.
What would you call him?
This was the original lineup of the Avengers.
Really?
Yeah.
Here I was thinking, no, I can't be the other. that I'd sound dumb if I said that.
You good.
All right, Threa.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Produced by Steven Spielberg, what 1993 animated series was rebooted in 2020 on Hulu?
Oh, Fraggle Rock? No, not Spielberg.
I'll give you a chance to correct yourself since you self-corrected before I said anything.
Yeah. I just was instantly going, oh, wait, I know a series that just got rebooted. No, that's like all of the series right now.
Produced by Steven Spielberg, what 1993 animated series was rebooted in 2020 on Hulu?
Spielberg. Problem is now I've gone down a bunny trail in my head of Spielberg films, which is not helpful. I got to get back to animated stuff that reappeared in 2020 on Hulu, which I don't have. And I've now got the Fraggle Rock song stuck in my head. Half is somewhere laughing at me very hard.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh my goodness, indeed. Is it animated?
Yeah. That's part
Yeah,
of the
I know.
question.
I know, it's still animated. It's still animated, even though I'm still talking. 93, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. No. That's a Disney film.
I gotta get an answer right.
I know. It's on Hulu. I'm just trying to come up with what's on Hulu at this point. It's horrible. Oh, somebody's kicking me somewhere. Everything I'm coming up with is a Disney property. Darn it.
Gotta give you a 5 seconds here.
Yeah, I know. Care Bears. I don't know. That's not it. but
May I say the answer?
Yes, you may.
we need rest.
So I was personally actually super excited for this. It's the Animaniacs.
The Animaniacs is correct, but that is not your question, so that doesn't
Yeah.
take away your point.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not Thursday. I didn't take over the world, so yet. Actually, it is. Is it? Oh wow, that's
It
how
is
tired I
Thursday,
am,
yeah.
Matt. I've forgotten what day it's supposed to be.
All right. Toffee, the character of Harley Quinn was created for what cartoon series? As in, she started here before she was in the comics.
Justice League?
No, it was Batman the Animated Series.
Okay.
All right.
Makes sense.
Threa, we are at a point here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Where I'm past Oriole and Oriole advances. Yes.
We are at a point where you have to get the next 3 correct and Toffee get none correct for you to tie. So really it comes down to this question. If you get it wrong, it's over.
Okay.
All right. So let's stick with some of these cartoon trivia ones here. What 1991 series used a character but not the plot from Disney's The Jungle Book?
Oh. Used a character, but not the plot. We're going into a tailspin.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. Threa's at 2. Okay.
But Toffee's going next.
Toffee. What 2020 Disney film was shot under the pseudonym Phoenix?
Oh. 2020 Disney film shot in Phoenix. Is it just The Dark Phoenix?
No, unfortunately, The Dark Phoenix was still a Fox property at that time. The film shot under the pseudonym was Mulan. Mulan.
It was a reboot.
It was, yep. All right. Threa.
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of James Rhodes' suit?
Uh-oh. This is the end, folks. What is the name of James Rhodes? Let me figure out what property James Rhodes is in first.
I mean, I'll give that to you. James Rhodes is from the Iron Man comics.
Oh, well then, is it Iron Patriot, or are we going to go with the Warmonger?
Unfortunately, neither of those are the correct answer.
No, because I'm thinking of Rhodey. Never mind.
That's Rhodey. Yeah, James Rhodes. Rhodey.
Yeah.
But his machine is called War Machine, not Warmonger.
Warmonger is the villain.
He's
in
the
that.
villain. And that, unfortunately, Threa,
It's the end. Congrats,
is
Oriole.
the end. You did. You hung in there. I'm surprised at how difficult this was for everybody involved. Not that I'm saying that I knew all these things, like I'm smarter than you. I'm saying that I kind of just expected this to go to a lot smoother for everybody involved. But okay, so that is one bubble in Oriole's favorite Toffee. Thank you so much for being a part of this, my friend, and for doing your best to beat them back.
Thank you, Toffee.
Seriously, Toffee.
If you're still there.
Thanks for hanging.
I'm still here.
Okay.
It
You
was fun.
deserve to be here.
Yes, you do.
So
It was
that is one battle in Oriole's favor. Stick around and we will have our next matchup in just a few. All right. Let me update this bracket here.
Oriole, I am so sorry. I owe you such an apology because I was sitting here going, Batman questions, Lord of the Ring questions, man, oh mister.
And I feel really stupid for saying Gandalf in the Harry Potter thing when
Yeah,
you
don't
said
worry about it.
what actor who passed away. I was like, I said Gandalf.
Yeah.
I felt really bad.
Well, and as soon as Animaniacs got brought up, it made total sense because I was on it. Yeah, that was not a cartoon on my home network. So I was a Disney Channel kid, so we didn't watch that show. And you got to pick because this was before DVR.
Oh, of
so
course.
you either got to pick watch Animaniacs, watch Disney Channel, or watch Spider-Man, then Batman, then Superman in that order on Saturday. Wow. And I had my priorities. So.
All right. Let's get to the next round, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome back to the Back Row Brawl. It is round 3, the finals, the championship, and we're about to play game number 2 in our best 2 out of 3 matchup between our finalists, Oriole and Threa. Oh, gosh, hiccup right there in the middle of your name.
I didn't mean to choke you up.
How are you two feeling right now?
Feeling okay. I mean, that last game was a little rough, but
humble pie.
Well, hopefully this one won't trip you up as much. So this is the way it's going to work here. If Oriole wins this game, then the battle is over. Oriole is the champion, but if Threa pulls out a victory, then we go to one more game. But this game right here is NES or VBS.
Yes.
I have got 10 titles for each of you, and it is either a classic Nintendo Entertainment System video game from the late 80s, early 90s, or a vacation...
Oh, good game, Oriole.
or a vacation Bible school theme. It's actually much more difficult. You didn't make this up, Bubba. We played this on our show like 2 years before you played it on yours. But it is a great game. All right. So, number 1. Do we want to do Oriole first, or do we want to do Threa first? Threa, you just finished your last round. And so Oriole's had a break. Do you want Oriole to go first again? It's your choice.
We can have Oriole go first. I'm pretty sure he's gonna sweep it. And or I don't know how you've got this structured, if you want us to both take a guess at the same question.
No, it won't be that. I could go back and forth if you prefer, or I can do all 10 for each of you in a row. You want to go back and forth?
Yeah, we can do back and forth.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, back and forth will be easy. Let's do that. I say it'll be easy, and I'm going to be asking whose turn is it over and over again. All right. Well, we'll start with Oriole. Oriole, NES or VBS, Castle Quest?
That is VBS.
That is an NES game.
Oh.
All right.
You're making me feel better.
Threa, Solomon's Key.
VBS?
That is an NES game. Oriole.
Okay.
Pets Unleashed.
VBS.
That is a VBS theme. Good job. 1 on the board. Threa, Athens.
That's a trap. 'Cause it is totally. I've put that. I've seen churches put that VBS on, but is it also an NES game? Is the question. I'm gonna go with VBS because I know that one, but it could totally be.
Good job.
Wrong.
It is a VBS theme.
Okay.
All right, Oriole, Star Voyager.
That's NES.
That is NES. Good job. All right, Threa, Wrecking Crew.
NES?
Correct. All right. Oriole, Rockin' Cats.
Rockin' Cats.
Rockin' Cats.
I'm gonna say NES.
Good
Either
job.
or, I feel like we need to have the artwork.
It is an NES game. Another point for you. All right, Threa, Adventure Island.
Again, this could totally be both.
Hence the
Adventure
game.
Island. Hence the game. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna guess NES. I feel like I've heard of it.
You are correct. That is an NES game. All right, y'all are keeping it tied, 3-3. Oriole, Kickoff.
I'm gonna go VBS.
Ooh, that is an NES game.
It's also what you call the beginning of every VBS ever.
All right, Threa, Blast Off.
See, that's either an NES game or a point-and-click adventure. But there may not be much difference between the two, so NES will be my guess.
That is a VBS theme.
Okay,
All
there we
right,
go.
We are halfway through. Oriole, Star Quest.
That's VBS.
That is a VBS theme. You're correct.
And a
Threa,
book series.
Cave Quest.
NES again?
That is VBS. That is a VBS.
All right.
I actually have done that one.
Okay.
All right, Oriole, Drop Zone.
NES.
Correct. That's 5 for Oriole.
Does that rip off Tetris?
Threa, Splash Canyon.
That's a VBS.
Good job. 4 for Threa. Oriole, Rolling River Rampage.
That's NES.
That is a VBS theme, my friend.
Really?
Yeah. Threa, Motor City Patrol.
That's an NES.
That is an NES game. We are tied up 5-5. Oriole, Championship Rally.
NES.
Championship Rally is an NES game. Good job. 6 for Oriole. Threa, Knights of North Castle.
NES.
That is a VBS theme.
Seriously?
Believe it or not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oriole, Wilderness Escape.
VBS.
That is a VBS theme. And Threa, even if you get this next one right, unfortunately,
That's okay.
OJ's got 2 over you. I'm going to start calling you OJ, by the way, Oriole, because that's how I've been writing your initials on this pad all night. But let's do it just for fun, Threa. Mystery Island, VBS or NES?
Both, so I'm going to guess VBS.
It is a VBS game. So you finish just 1 point shy of tying Oriole.
I nod to a worthy victor. Good job.
Threa, I don't think you expected to make it all the way this far, did you?
No. From the beginning, I've been saying, wow, I'm going to get to go to bed.
We forced you to stay up so late.
Yes, you did.
Well, thank you so much, Threa.
Yeah,
You did a
good
fantastic
job. Oriole.
job.
Seriously, though.
Oriole, my friend, I don't think it could have gone to a more perfect person, quite honestly. You've been with us the longest. You have stuck it out through all of our changes from moving into LTN and everything. And I am honored that you are going to be taking this belt home. As soon as we can get it signed, we'll get it shipped to you. Oriole, congratulations. You have run the gauntlet.
Thank you
this
very
week.
much.
And just, you are super impressive. Super impressive performance. Let me update our bracket here for the people watching, just to finish it off, to put that final touch on the screen, showing our champion, Mr. OrioleJedi. Brian, seriously, thank you so much for being a part of the show and for playing with us this week. It's been great.
Thank you for having me.
And
it's been a lot of fun.
And with that, we're going to close out this segment. Thanks again, everybody. So with that, we have crowned our champion, OrioleJedi. He has won our retired and signed Undisputed Back Row Championship title belt. Once Mo returns from her trip, we will both sign and write a special message to Oriole, and then we will ship it off to become forever a part of his nerdy collection of junk. But I'm so excited to be able to give that to him. Huge thank you to everyone who participated in these games. Thank you to Silver, KY, BrotherMod, Megara, Tristian, Tadhall, and Threa. You all did fantastic. You all were incredibly entertaining, and we love you. This has been quite a fun and competitive night, and that's going to do it for this week. Remember that we air our full morning shows first exclusively on LTN Radio, LTNOnAir.com every Monday through Thursday at 8 a.m. Eastern with an encore at 10 a.m. But if you miss a day or just can't catch the show live, you can find our full morning shows and our weekly main podcast by searching the Back Row Morning Show on Spotify, Apple Podcast, all the podcast apps. Subscribe, rate 5 stars, and leave a review. Or don't. We're not your parents. We won't be mad, just disappointed. Check out LoveThyNerd.com. It is positively jam-packed with articles, podcasts, and videos that cover a wide range of nerdy topics. And just like any ministry, we are largely supported by those willing to partner with us financially. And as one of the newest staff members of LTN and a part-time nerd culture missionary, I am looking to build my support team to help this radio station grow and help my family financially as I pour more focus into all I get to do for LTN. So for more information on that, you can always contact me directly or visit lovethynerd.com/radiomatt. Love Thy Nerd is a qualifying 501c3 nonprofit organization, and your gift is tax deductible. And make sure you are following us on all the socials. We're on the book, the gram, the twit, and the talk. Just search for @TheBackRowLTN and connect with us. Once again, I'm Radio Matt, and for my partner Mo, remember, if nobody else tells you, we promise it's true. Jesus loves you, nerd.